I'm going to start by saying welcome. Welcome, No Contactees. Can you please subscribe to my Patreon? I don't have parents and I'm baking on it. You can see a lot of bonus content, including extended interviews, including sweet little surprises, including things that people said there's a cease and desist on that. I don't really know if I can say that on the pod, but maybe behind a paywall. So in the meantime, I was very excited to have Marita Prodger from the Queer Ultimatum season 2 on this episode. She is what I would describe as the opposite of almost everyone I know in comedy and in LA. Heart on her sleeve, heart of gold. We talk about everything that happened to her kind of post Queer Ultimatum with her ex et al. But in the meantime, I got a little story from a listener. I'm going to say this is probably the most beautiful writing, like a novella. That we've gotten so far. I literally asked people not to try this hard, but she did anyway. And that's on lesbians. We can do anything. I'm not lesbian. Okay, let's start. The scene opens on a chilly January night in Texas, 2016. Trap Queen is absolutely blasting from a frat basement. Natty light is everywhere. Okay, so it's giving college.
The scene is set.
And that's producer Anya.
And I can smell it.
Producer Anya can smell it on the mic. I'm 20 years old. I'm drunk. I'm hot. I'm dancing on a table like I'm auditioning for Love Island. And then across the room, I lock eyes with this girl, lesbian. My little gay heart panics, but I start to make my way across the packed basement. My shoes peeling slightly off the beer-soaked floor with every step. You guys don't have to try this hard. You don't have to put this much beautiful effort into this, but this is gorgeous and I love it. I don't care. We start dancing together and it is immediately electricity. Alcohol will do that to you. What I didn't know was this was the moment that would be the catalyst for 5 years of emotional chaos and lesbian insanity.
Okay.
WWE, but lesbian insanity. Okay. Can we scroll
5
up?
years of emotional chaos. Oh yeah, you gotta scroll, please.
This is my teleprompter, daddy. We'll call her Alex. Such a good fake name. It's genderless. It's ambiguous in every way.
Every lesbian you've ever met.
Honestly. So Alex and I started dating my freshman year of college, and pretty much immediately my friends are like, we don't love this. Always a good start, which I, of course, ignore completely. Girl, that's why I have this podcast. Alex was wishy-washy. She'd break up with me every other week because things were too intense or she was dealing with a lot. But mostly because she was uncomfortable dating a girl.
Oh no.
20-year-old in Texas. I'm sure. Again, I can't relate.
Uncomfortable how, like in public?
Maybe.
Being in public or like he's not gay.
Anya might be bringing some personal experiences to the table. I don't know. She says, you have to understand that I love to try and fix people. Huge savior complex over here. So I was like, word, I'll make her realizing dating a girl is totally fine and we'll be happy and in love. During these breaks, she'd go on dates with guys.
Good luck.
And then the next week she'd come back like, I miss you. And I, as a baby gay, desperate for validation, would immediately take her back every single time.
Oh, this is so rough already.
I think it's like 2 pages and I can't wait.
Okay.
By fall of sophomore year, we decide we're going to try to do it for real, except not really, because she'd still tell me about guys she had crushes on. It's not that it's guys.
Okay.
It's not that it's guys that's a problem. That's
when
an
she
insane.
gets back together with her?
They're together and she's talking about all the guys she has crushes on to her lesbian girlfriend.
After she's broken up with her multiple times and dated
for a year.
In between.
There were a few people I was clearly uncomfortable with. Oh, you think? But I didn't want to be the crazy girlfriend, so I said nothing. Oh, that'll get you every time.
No, if anything, we've learned it's to be the crazy girlfriend.
Be the crazy girlfriend. Because either the same thing will happen or better.
Yeah.
And that's what I've learned. So I said nothing. Around this same time, she starts getting really drunk at parties and making out with random guys, sometimes in front of me.
Oh my God.
Every time the next morning, she'd be so sorry or she wouldn't remember it. And I forgive her, rinse, repeat. And this is where I don't relate to forgiveness. And maybe I admire this person, maybe not. Maybe I not.
Is not remembering it better than saying sorry? I feel like you don't remember it multiple times. So I'm like,
if you don't remember it, you're lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
It's a lie. It's worse because it's a lie.
Severe alcohol.
Actually, they're both lies. She's not sorry and she does remember. Why did I stay? You have to remember that I was a completely insecure person with a huge savior complex. Now enter Mitch. Mitch is a boy's name. Mitch and Alex were both a year older than me. They'd been friends before we met and had casually hooked up a few times prior to us dating. It was very clear to me that Mitch was in love with Alex. A man is always in love with a lesbian. I swear to God.
Always.
He also hated me. Well, yeah, girl.
For sure.
Don't you hate him? Okay. Actively, he would tell Alex she should break up with me. Alex would reassure me that nothing was going on, but then also tell me Mitch wanted us to break up and that she couldn't picture herself marrying a woman, but could picture herself marrying someone like Mitch. That one caused a big fight.
Kill myself if my girlfriend said that to me.
I'd kill Mitch. Kill Mitch.
Kill Mitch.
It's not too late. It's not too late to kill Mitch. You came to the right place. Okay. Fast forward to junior year. Oh my God, this is your whole college experience. Cool. I'm living with my two best friends, Clara and Jess. Mitch starts showing interest in Clara.
Okay, Mitch, get the fuck out of here.
Why is Mitch even allowed?
Mitch is a fuckboy. Get him out.
They start dating.
Okay.
And honestly, at first, it's great. I see that. He's off the table now.
Okay, fine.
He's finally out of this lesbian.
Yeah, but he's still... Yeah, but he's still finding a way to make himself relevant and around.
He's around. He's in the house.
Yeah.
At first, it's great. The five of us, me, Alex, Mitch, Clara, and Jess, are hanging out all the time. Things even start to smooth over between Mitch and me. But Clara starts getting stressed. Because shockingly, she could tell Mitch and Alex still have feelings for each other.
Shockingly.
Shocking.
We're all shocked.
This is sarcasm. I'm sensing sarcasm in the Google Doc. And unlike me, Clara has a spine. She tells Mitch directly that she's uncomfortable with their friendship and then starts spiraling. She vents to us constantly. Let's be clear.
No.
The straight roommate is dating this man who is in love with a member of the lesbian relationship, and the straight roommate is complaining to the lesbian relationship. And that's college. Jess and I, unfortunately, keep telling her to stop being crazy. Honestly, this was maybe one of the shittiest things I've done. You wanted to believe your girlfriend. I get it. It's not right. You know it, but I get it. By mid-junior year, I'm miserable. Good, though. That's actually a good sign.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be okay with this.
None of this is okay.
Alex is doing this thing where she kisses guys while drunk, then comes to me crying, begging me not to leave her. One night, she tells me that at Mitch's birthday party, he told her he was in love with her. Girl,
yeah,
we knew.
Yeah, we knew.
Keep in mind, Mitch is dating my best friend.
Yeah, we know.
I'd been dating Alex for years. I ask her if she's in love with him too. She says she doesn't know.
No.
I am devastated. But instead of reacting like a normal human being, I decide to be cool and chill TM and say, we can work through this if you want to. She does. So I stay again. And I double down on not wanting to seem crazy to the point where I actually encourage them to hang out. This is
so
where,
out.
in hindsight, I'm deeply unwell. Don't worry, I was. I do get that. Because then you think if you take ownership and control of the situation, you say you're okay with it, you must have a reason for doing that. It's one you made up, which is denial. Mm-hmm. I understand this coping. I really do. I really do.
And you want to believe her.
You want to, you're like, what if I trust the situation and I'm rewarded for it? I wish the world worked that way.
I trust the situation and then I'm rewarded for it.
Imagine if the world worked that way. But somehow, after this conversation, things actually start getting better. I convinced myself that all my concessions, her exploring her sexuality. Yeah, let a girl explore her heterosexuality. Every once in a while.
She seems really conflicted and confused about it.
AKA cheating on me worked. Because now she loves me. She wants to be with me. We're good now.
Finally, after years of being together.
So that summer, between junior and senior year, I go on a big trip with her to Oregon to visit family friends. One morning, we're at the Portland Saturday Market when I get a call from Jess. This is the roommate. She asked if I have a minute to talk.
Jess is not dating anyone.
Jess seems to be the only person who hasn't done anything wrong in this entire story.
Not yet.
And immediately, I can hear Clara screaming in the background. Jess tells me Kara is freaking out. Clara. Oh God, we gotta fix that. Jess tells me Clara is freaking out. Mitch cheated on her. I pause and I already know, but I still go, wow. Oh my God. And Jess says it was with Alex. Alex is standing right in front of me. She can hear Jess through the phone. I tell Jess I need to go. I look at Alex to say, did you sleep with Mitch? She says, what? And my heart drops.
I want to reenact this with you.
The guilt.
What?
The guilt in her voice told me I was right. And boy, did I feel stupid. Cue a massive public meltdown. I find out they hadn't just slept together once. They'd been hooking up behind our backs for months. And on one occasion, they were touching each other in the kitchen while me, Jess, and Clara were in the bathroom getting ready to go out together. It was terrible. Isn't this like a porn category? I'm not saying that. That probably makes it worse. How did you find that out? Okay.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to call some of these people. I actually kind of want to call some
out.
of these people. Did I break up with her? Yes. Did we get back together a few months later? Also, yes. Before you judge me, because trust me, I judge me. And don't worry, Diva, we're not judgy. No one here's better, and that's why we're all here.
Is better.
This was because she was writing me letters nonstop. Lesbian.
Damn.
Showing up outside my house using Snapchat maps. Stalker. Just because it's a woman doesn't mean it's not a stalker.
That's freaky.
And threatening to kill herself. Okay, all time. And that's all time. That's across all genders. That's a favorite.
To kill herself. Real classic, I guess.
It is. For lesbians and the most straight men you've ever seen.
Jesus Christ.
Which now looking back, I know that's stalking and abuse. Yay.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it at the time. Smiley face.
Yeah.
Okay, happy ending. I did eventually figure out how to leave, went to a lot of therapy, and Jess is still my best friend. Clara and I sadly lost touch, but from what I hear, she's doing amazing. And the cherry on top, a couple years later, Alex calls me out of the blue. She's in a new relationship. She's crying. She asks us if I still love her. I say no, I've moved on. And she says, okay, I think I need to cut off contact between us, which is funny. Because we hadn't talked in forever until she called me.
She was a little slow.
2 days later, she gets engaged to her new girlfriend, now wife. All I can say is good luck to her wife.
And good luck to her wife.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh no, to be in college.
Yeah, college was the main issue with that story. You know college.
You know college.
This is actually giving. Have you seen Tell Me Lies? It's heterosexual media. I love it. Well, there's a queer storyline. I liked it in a way that is probably bad. I was like, oh, I've dealt with these exact types of absolute deranged narcissists. This feels like a kind of lesbian bisexual version of Tell Me Lies, where everyone is just doing the wrong thing all the time. Yeah. And it's really sad. Yeah, you should watch it because of this. Because if you like this, you'll love. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Media pairing with each of these.
Honestly, Hulu ad partnership. The show's over. The season just ended. Series. Okay, this is the episode with Marita Prodger from Queer Ultimatum. Get into it. Bye.
I really hope one day we can be in each other's lives. Okay, bye.
If you don't mind, I would just love to hear the beginning. Like, how long ago did you meet?
What, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Back in 2020.
2020. Was it pandemic relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you first like about her? Like, why did you pick each other in the beginning, you know?
Like, to date?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember when I first saw her on Bumble and I was like, this is somebody that's going to change my life in some sort of way. And like, we just started talking and texting and just everything felt natural. And our connection was like pretty strong. So there was tons of chemistry. And yeah, I mean, like we lived in Nashville at the time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And we were going out with friends often. And like our friends merged into a full friend group. And like she didn't want to like be serious or like be together for like a year because she just got out of a relationship.
Fair.
But for me, I was like, I know what I know what I want, but like I wasn't trying to pressure her, but at the same time, like I knew eventually we would end up together, and then we did.
Sometimes we're right.
That happened.
Right. I actually, first of all, didn't know you could be gay on Bumble. And that's funny because it kind of takes away the entire premise of the app, which is like the girl talks first. You both still have to talk first.
Honestly, I don't remember how that works.
That's so funny. It's just like any other app then.
I think it's whoever matches second.
Dude, okay. And lesbians need that though. Lesbians need you can't to be forced to make the move.
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. And
then you're on a timer.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Then it like times you.
This is wait. I know there's other apps out there. I know there's like Her and stuff. Bumble might actually be the apps lesbians need because it forces one person in particular designated to reach out first on a timer. This is how lesbian love needs to be structured in order to happen.
But lately, I have been feeling like deleting these apps because I feel like I'm window shopping for a girlfriend. I'm like, what is going on?
I've never been on apps. I think because it just doesn't, it feels like that. That's such a good way to put it.
I'm like,
I don't want to window shop.
I don't want to window shop my wife. Please no.
Name of app. Window shopping my wife.
I would much rather organically meet somebody and like fall in love and live happy ever after.
Well, so that also brings me to like, what is it like being lesbian in Nashville? Is there like a big scene out there?
I mean, yeah, it's a little small. I mean, like it's a community of a certain amount of people, and like, you know, it's the same thing. Everybody's fucked everybody. Everybody's like best
small
friends
town lesbian
with
shit.
their exes, and yeah, I mean, it's giving small town. And then there's one place that we all went, and it's Lipstick Lounge.
It's called Lipstick Lounge?
Yeah.
Shout out to Lipstick Lounge. That's such a good name.
Yeah. And it's a lesbian bar. So like, and karaoke, which...
And we talked about this.
You
we both do karaoke.
Know that's my thing.
We both do karaoke like as a part-time job. But no one's paying, at least me. So I guess like, so you were not committed for a year, but upfront about it. Seems like you communicated. It was fine. Then, a little mini eye roll. At what point did you realize like, okay, I'm not really getting what I need from this person in the ways that you did talk about on the show?
Well, I think that I tried so hard in the beginning to convince her that like I would be the best girlfriend in the entire world. And it was like all of my effort, all of my romance, everything that I was putting into it. Like finally the answer was yes. And I was like, awesome. Got it. Got her locked in. And then I realized I kept giving and giving more love and romance, but like I wasn't getting that back.
So you're someone who, like, you talked about you wanting romance, you want flowers, you want all these things, but you do that for someone too.
Oh, yeah.
You want to spoil back and forth.
Yeah. I'm
That's
like
sweet.
Very romantic.
I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
I see that. So it's not even about like, you know, my mask getting me my flowers. It's just like, can't we do this for each other?
Yeah.
Spoil back and forth. I have a good lesbian like that. Totally. And she's like, this is one of the reasons I like dating women. And she's like kind of femme for femme. She's like, I like dating women because I want to be with like two spoiling ass bitches who buy each other flowers and chocolates and do each other favors. Like,
and make each other feel good.
Okay, imagine that. So when you would point that out, say like before this, I imagine this was a conversation before the casting process, before the show.
Oh, yeah.
How would she respond when she's sort of like, okay, I'll try?
No.
Okay.
I'm just being honest. Like,
yes.
It would be more like, this is how I am.
Yeah. A question for you.
Yeah.
And as someone who's in 12-step programs where I'm learning not to control others' behavior, when she said that.
What did you just say?
Let's actually talk about, and let's talk about that offline.
I'm like, are we like.
Do you know about Al-Anon and ACA?
Should I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll go to a lunch. 12 steps. No, I truly think, and our mutual friend, we'll talk about it more. We'll talk about 12 steps so much.
Okay.
But a huge principle in that program is like when someone tells you who they are, believe them type shit. So if this person says, that's just how I am, you still wanted to fight. You still wanted to like see what could happen.
I thought you meant like.
Maybe.
Like fight.
Fight for the relationship.
Yeah.
Fight to see if maybe it would change, even though she told you it wouldn't.
Yeah, because as crazy as it sounds, like I saw the love that she was giving to her family and the other people around us, and I'm like, you know,
I've been there.
What about, as stupid as it sounds, like, what about me?
It's not that stupid. It's not that stupid. I think it's a natural feeling, and when you're attached to someone, you're like, I don't know, at least, okay, full disclosure, I'm going through a breakup right now, and it's sort of like, I'm fine maybe, but it's sort of like,
I'm fine maybe.
It's sort of like, okay, it's been absolutely wrong for this amount of time, but if I could just get them back to fix it, it'll almost be like that never happened. It'll almost be like, oh, the wrong part was like a fluke and we figured it out. I always thought we were one conversation away from just fucking figuring it out and being on the same page. Yeah. Is this how you felt?
Yeah. And like there would be times where I did like maybe once feel like an ounce of hope. And it was, well, okay, that was dramatic. But
no,
like,
I know what you mean. I'm laughing because I understand.
There would be a time where it's like she finally did listen and do something for me. And I'd be like, this is ecstasy. I am going to hold on to this for the next year. Like literally, because it felt good to feel good.
And the truth is, it works the same as breadcrumbing. And I don't even think they're doing it on purpose sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't. But we're going to react the same way. We're going to eat it up like a little breadcrumb, depending on who you are or you've been. So then how did the decision to go on Queer Ultimatum come up? Were you reached out to? Did you apply?
So her friend from Nashville that we both knew, but like mostly her friend, referred us to a casting director that reached out to her.
Okay.
Because she was no longer in a relationship. So she was like, oh, but what about Ashley and Marita?
Okay.
And then that's where the conversation started and the whole application process and casting, all of that.
How did you receive the information of like, hey, babe, should we go on Queer Ultimatum, the show that's like marry or leave and then we date other people? Like, how did this become an agreement?
So at first it was kind of like a joke. I mean, not a joke, but it was kind of like, you know, let's fuck around and find out. Let's see what happens. And because it was October until February. That was how long the process took.
I'm like, don't make me count.
Months.
That's months. That's months for sure.
That's multiple months.
Okay. What, 6? Something like 6? 5 to 6? How many gay people in this room can count to 5? Okay.
Count on your fingers.
Well, I don't remember the months. That's the problem. Shut up. Okay, that's so many months.
That's a lot of months.
Good point. No, good point. I hear you.
So, and it's an in-depth freaking process. So it's like these application questions would be like 200 pages long. And it's like about your family, about your friends, about like your lifestyle, what you like, what pisses you off, how you live your life. What about your partner is your worst favorite thing? What about your partner is your favorite thing? What do you wish you could change about your, like, it goes so deep.
This is a write-in like questionnaire.
Yes.
Did you fill them out together?
No.
Okay. Did they instruct you to do it separately?
No.
Because I wondered about this. Okay, full disclosure, I had an ex and we were like, if we went on Queer Ultimatum, here's our story. Like, we're both adopted. Like, we were just going to make a bunch of shit up. And again, not so serious. And we weren't even in talks. But I wondered how this goes because I'm like...
Oh, it was so real.
Okay,
yeah.
You guys didn't have any sort of strategy together to present yourselves a certain way. Okay.
But I did. So after we broke up and everything, her answers were on my computer because we shared... my computer for the most part. So after everything, after it was out, after I was like heartbroken, all of that, I like saw her answers and they were just different than mine.
Did anything surprise or upset you?
Of course.
I was going to say at that point you probably knew the worst of the worst.
That was the night where I grabbed a bottle of wine. I sat my happy ass on the couch and like I went through my journal and then I went through those and I was like, you know, it was kind of like a party of what in the fuck just happened.
But maybe weirdly, okay, and just tell me to shut up if you don't feel this way. Maybe that's a gift though. You weirdly had to like, you were given the materials to face and reconcile the differences that you had. And I think the worst part of a breakup sometimes is the uncertainty where you're just like, how do they How do they think? How do they feel? The what ifs. But I feel like having a whole fucking 200 question form of everything they thought about you and were probably, you know, wrong about, to then compare to your own life. You're like, well, at least I fucking know. No regrets. That's maybe how I would feel.
No regrets. Like, that is not your person.
Yeah. And you have it documented on your shared family laptop.
Family's a stretch. But yeah, exactly. Okay. And like, I think it also kind of goes back to like the energy of always knowing that like this is not how it should feel. And then the wandering eyes comment in the beginning, it's like that was just a little trap to try to put me into this like villain era. But so like
she said that about you.
Yeah.
Was it at the reunion or was it before that?
It was episode 1.
Oh fuck. So you don't identify with that?
No. I explained it. I was like, the wandering eyes are because like I feel like this relationship isn't meant for me because you're not acting like a girlfriend. So it's normal for me to wonder what another relationship would look like, or maybe just not being with her in general.
And it's not like you weren't saying that out loud.
Right. Exactly. Because I know what I deserve.
And so if you know what you deserve, and this is a question, I'm not putting you on the spot in a way I'm not on the spot also. If you know that, you're like, I know what I deserve. This isn't how it should feel. Why were you staying? What do you think kept you around and even committing to the show with this person?
I mean, I was in love with her.
Isn't that so annoying? Isn't that so annoying? Attachment is a drug, I swear to God.
It is. And like we were... I don't want to say so good together, but like we loved each other, you know, and it was a hard pill to swallow to walk away from that relationship. Something big had to happen though for me to actually walk away. And, you know, that was the universe doing its thing, being like, this is happening. You are not supposed to be with this person. Wake the fuck up.
And I unfortunately relate with that too. Like for most of my breakups, I had to let it get so bad the bridge was fully burned. And I think it would be so cool to continue to move through life without having to hate someone to break up with them.
Yeah.
That sounds really chill. And I've done that a couple times, but I would like that to be like the default if possible.
Like it's such a green flag for people to talk about their ex and be like, honestly, it just wasn't it for us. And like, you know, I wish her the best. And I truly, I do wish Ashley the best. I like don't want any bad blood anymore. It's been years and like, I hope she's happy. But at the same time, it's like there was so much negativity to that relationship. And like, I wish I could be nicer about it. But at the same time, I'm like,
I once again,
I want to
poster. I want to tattoo this as I wish I could be nicer about it. But sometimes, actually,
because I'm a sweet person.
No,
like
you're one of the most hard on your sleeve. Yeah, I
try to like be normal when I talk about these things, but they're not good things.
You're maybe having a normal reaction to an abnormal situation.
Yeah, and I try not to put my energy into it anymore either because it's not worth it.
Well, let's talk about like when we first met. We first met because I was hosting a live Queer Ultimatum season 2 reunion.
Boy.
Reunion.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You were the first person I got to talk to because you came early for sound check because you were singing a song of yours live.
Yes.
So yeah, I feel like I got to spend actually most time with you out of anyone. But I just remember like that being 8 weeks after the show came out.
Yeah.
And then even just in the weeks after that, the screenshots, Marita. There were so many screenshots. I'm going to say it was like Spider-Man meme of you both saying the other person cheated. And
To who?
You were both saying like, you cheated on me, no, you cheated on me. I feel like you said it first and then she said it second maybe. It came up at the televised reunion too. Yeah. And then I felt like when you went online with the screenies, you were like, let me defend my
character and myself and my truth.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to keep up. I don't know if I did a good job. If you were to set the record straight, and I know we have receipts to back it up, what like really happened?
You mean like the whole
one of you is probably lying. I guess you both could be telling the truth in terms of like maybe you both hurt the other person, maybe only one of you did. Like why would she say that you cheated?
Because she's deflecting.
Right. Okay.
Because she knows what she did to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's her sort of like, how does she base that accusation?
Exactly. She doesn't have anything. And like, that's when she screamed that at the reunion. And like, I wish it we both didn't want it to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wasn't going to talk about my grandfather's death. I wasn't going to talk about any of this. And
there was that too you were both talking about. It was sad. Again, Spider-Man meme of you both being like, I was losing someone important to me. Can I just say though, Marita, when you said I don't care, that made me like you so much more. That moment made me like you the most. And I know maybe you don't feel good about it, or some people will be like, that wasn't, I don't care because, and again, maybe I've just been in your position where it's like, you're going to keep demanding empathy from me that you have already denied giving to me yourself.
Well, okay. So I'm not proud of that moment because
and you don't have to be, but I still liked it.
I was close with Mimi and like she was being honest when she said that was happening. So, I mean, that's really unfortunate. But for me in the moment, it just felt hypocritical because of what happened while my grandfather was passing away and like her reaction and the actions she chose to take. Yeah. So I lost it in Pisces fashion.
We gotta lose it every once in a while.
I exploded.
But again, is that such an abnormal reaction? I think that's a normal reaction to an abnormal situation. I'm sure you felt like you were being made to feel crazy in that moment because you're like, that was me. You did the same thing to me when it was my situation.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think that there was like a lot at play too. Like
a lot of stressors.
Just everything happens for a reason. To be honest, like the timelines of when everything exploded and happened and then the reunion being that same weekend. Like it's just.
You mean the recorded reunion? Yeah. So it was really fresh when you recorded that.
We recorded the reunion like June 1st, I think.
So how much of the show was out? Like how much of the show had you seen? Nothing. So you had no reactions like from the public or anything yet? You had no idea like what had been put in, what had been kept out, how people were receiving it?
No. So when we show up for the reunion, so the show was like announced in April. The Ultimatum Queer Love, here's the cast. Like get to know them before you see what really happens. But so June 1st is the reunion. The show came out June 25th. Right. So we all were flown out to LA and then like sequestered in a hotel with an iPad to watch the whole thing. And then the next day go to the reunion.
This sounds like, I'm not to be drunk. This sounds like Guantanamo. If you wanted to torture me and then get me to like be a powder keg on camera the next day, it would be isolate me in a hotel and make me watch this entire show
10
about
episodes.
my past relationship. 10 episodes on an iPad and you were by yourself.
Yeah, you have to be. And there are some couples that were like, no, I'm going to be with my fiance. There's
I'm sure,
like, no way.
Like Brittany and AJ, I imagine, got to be together maybe.
I mean, it's all confidentiality. Sure, I don't even know, but I know I was alone in that hotel room and I was just watching myself and I was like, this is crazy. Cause it was all exactly what happened. Like it felt like the edits and everything were exactly who I am as a person. And then on screen, I'm like, yeah, that's me.
I'll say meeting you just wasn't shocking at all. I'm like, damn, that's Marita. And I know that isn't the case for everyone. You know what I mean? Some people do get like a twisted edit, but it'd be hard to edit you in a way. Like, you are just so raw, hard on your sleeve. Yeah.
I'm the same on and off camera. I'll say it all the time.
No, you are. Damn. Yeah. Because I've always wondered about that. I'm like, you can tell time has passed. People have new extensions or their roots have grown out or whatever. I'm like, I can tell a certain amount of time has passed, but I had no idea what the relationship to the like show was. Because you're talking about what's going in it. That's torture. I truly believe, and this is a shout out to Netflix, I truly believe they're doing that on purpose to make it as stressful and crazy as possible. What a crazy way to have to process what you now know is being televised to the country.
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
If you're getting a bad edit, you're just like, well,
damn.
Fuck.
Do you feel like anyone got a bad edit that you were like, that doesn't feel like the person that I knew during the show?
I think that like doing the experience and being there, you make relationships with certain people. And it's like, that's what you know is what you know.
Yeah.
You know, because like we're not supposed to hang out, but we're all hanging out outside of filming. And we're what?
No, but this is something I think is crazy too. Because didn't they put you on one apartment building?
Yeah, and then we would go to karaoke at night. Like I'm not even kidding you.
Saw you at the pool and you didn't even say what's up to me, and it's like y'all can't afford to rent like 8 different Airbnbs. Be serious. Like they're begging for you to mix and mingle and have shit to fight about that we didn't even see on camera.
Right, but that pool was nice as fuck.
No, I don't blame you. I'm saying they knew it was nice as fuck. They wanted you to go have weird little moments with your ex or whoever it is.
Yeah.
That being said,
whoever it is.
I don't even know how to. The show is it's such a funny idea to me. And like, again, great reality TV. I've never really watched the straight Ultimatum. I think that would depress the fuck out of me. But I love the queer Ultimatum, obviously. GLAAD nominated, obviously.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I truly fun. Yeah, and see, that is what's so cool, because it's like, I know that we're going a little out of order, but it's like you are probably now feeling so like you are in LA, you're going to award shows, you're meeting all these people that you've probably wanted to meet a long time. Like, it is funny to then have something that was filmed now how long ago? Like 2.5?
Yeah, February 2023 is when we started filming.
Wow. Okay, month I moved to LA. But yeah, that is like, it's
I'm
just
thriving. I am like completely doing everything that I've always manifested and wanted to do since I was a child. Like I'm back in music. I'm like walking all the red carpets. I'm meeting all the right people. I'm skyrocketing. And I'm trying to think, feels fantastic.
Good. No good. And I'm trying to think too, I'm like, damn, if my life was recorded in February 2023 and put out now, or even like a year later, like how the fuck would I feel about that? You know what I mean? I don't know though. You, like I said, you are probably one of the people who you are most similar to, just in terms of like your
for
character and everything. You're probably the most similar to your edit than I imagine almost anyone else on reality TV.
Yeah.
Just from the bitches I've met.
Like I'll just
not even the show, any show.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I'll just grab my little Ultimatum cup, like pour a bottle of wine in there and just like watch the show for fun. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
You.
That's actually maybe a sign that you're kind of your own season. You watch your own season?
Yeah.
So you're kind of over it. You're like, this is a whole other person. This is a whole other time. This is a whole other me.
No, I think it honestly shows like how beautiful the experience was for me and the growth. Like I, for real, would not change a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like I did that shit right.
And
I came out stronger and more powerful than ever.
Okay. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I mean, I will say, yeah, when we were doing our live reunion, you guys seemed kind of good. Like you knew you were going to see each other. You did a whole photo shoot the next day. It was like, I don't know, you seemed pretty at peace with the entire outcome, the entire situation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys like no contact now?
Mm-hmm.
How long has that been the case?
Since October, when I dropped the rest of what I needed to drop.
Oh. Could you sum that up quickly for me? What was the rest that you needed to drop? You mean screenies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done that in any world if it weren't to just defend myself.
Yeah.
Because I think that's immature. But at the same time, it was like this was eating away at me. Like people were like, you're a cheater. Like, how could you do that? Like all of that. Like I just had to clear my name.
And what did you feel like like say someone didn't see that? What did you have to justify? What did you have to drop? What did you have to share?
Like even the other day, someone said to someone that like I'm now friends with that like, you know, beware of Marita, she's a cheater. And I'm like, what? Like how are like people still talking about that? But also like if you don't believe me, you don't believe me, that's fine. But if you know me and my energy, like I would never in a million years. So
that was the main thing for you. It was just like this person, my ex is deflecting. They, the cheater, are accusing me of being a cheater.
Exactly.
And you just got to put that out one and done. Let people believe it or not.
Exactly. And like you can believe her, go ahead. But like don't talk about me, and like, don't put that label on me, like, just period.
It is funny too, because I've only had one ex that was like very jealous, who thought that I was cheating. And I look back and I don't really have evidence of it, but I'm like, just in terms of character, out of all the people I've been with, I'm like, that would have been the cheater out of all of them. That was like the horniest, messiest, like weirdest, most lyingest person. And he's still stalking me. But yeah, I was like, where did this paranoia come from? And I feel like when that's your worldview, when your worldview is like knowing how often you would have thought about cheating, you assume that's how everyone's minds work. Mm-hmm. And that is a world that is perhaps a prison of paranoia you've created for yourself.
A prison of paranoia.
Name of it. Name of Wuthering Heights sequel. I'm just kidding. I've never seen that.
Name of this podcast.
Okay.
Or no, we already...
We'll have options. No, we have options. I have a whole little section in my little notes. All the producers, they help me pick my favorite of the titles. What did we say earlier? Window shopping for my wife. That's probably gonna be it. That's probably gonna be it.
I love that.
No, I love it. You said it, Diva.
I know.
What? I know that you got really close with Brittany.
Oh yes.
You guys are the cute, like when you came out on stage, you're just holding hands. I'm like, this is lesbian friendship in a way that if you've never had it, you'll never understand it. What are your are you guys still like great friends, in contact?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Like my birthday was Thursday, mm-hmm. and like they reached out to me, and yeah, Brittany, like she completely changed my life, and I'll say it until, you know, the cows come home or whatever. But like, and I was watching the show recently, and it's just like the way that she would just carry herself, mm-hmm. and just be so emotionally intelligent and strong and powerful, especially like knowing what her childhood was like and growing up. And like we got deep.
I was gonna say they didn't really cover much of that.
Yeah, but they were showing, I think, what catered more towards like the growth and like the experience. Mm-hmm. In more of a way. But also like when we got deep, we took some chicken wings up to the rooftop and we were not being filmed, you know? Yeah. So it's like for us, like we really treated this like, how are we going to make the most out of this experience and like help each other grow and get what we need to get out of why the fuck we're here.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly.
And like I'm super close with AJ too, and like they're just so in love and passionate about each other. Like I remember the first night I was across from them at the host table, and like what AJ said about Brittany was just like, it's beautiful. Like I'm so happy for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it was like, I know that the storyline or whatever is that you and Brittany were sort of like, you ended up together, not mm-hmm. by choice as a friendship couple. But looking back on it now, I'm kind of like, maybe that was a blessing.
Oh, baby.
The damage you could have done to each other instead, like you've seen in all these other couples that did not end up going well. Like it was so the opposite of anything toxic developing. It was like really beautiful to watch, because even though it didn't end up being romantic, I feel like there is so much.
You don't know. I'm kidding.
There's so much romance in platonic friendships, though. Yeah. And I actually think a sickness of this.
Kiss your friends.
And that is what gay people say. And that is what gay people say constantly. Kissing or not, though, I feel like I just have always had stronger friendships than like relationships. And I didn't really realize maybe how quite rare that is, because my friendships are my family, straight up. Like they're my go-to. Yeah. I don't talk to my family. Like it's always been, but I've never really felt under supported. I really haven't. Yeah. And I feel like, I will say my first relationship I was ever in when I was like 17, 18, the amount of things I was doing for my first partner, I was like, oh, I should be doing any and all of this for my friends. Why am I not bringing like smoothies when this bitch is sick, or like making us sandwiches, or like planning the like go to whatever? Oh, this hike I want to go on, this like restaurant I want to go to. Why am I saving that for only my partner? That's actually diseased, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You need to go on dates with your little friends.
Yeah.
Just
I
as
love
often.
That.
Yeah. Throughout your relationships as in between.
Like touch everyone with love.
Truly.
Not just one person, because you're going to drain yourself doing that, especially if you're not getting that reciprocated.
And it's actually undue pressure on the relationship itself. Even if it's healthy, that's still just one person. And you really do need to be, kind of putting that love like on all. What do they say? There's something my therapist said. I'm forgetting. We're going to edit it in later in the TikTok AI voice when I remember what it is. But yeah, something about like
planes. in all planes?
It's like 1,000 miles wide, 1 inch deep, or some shit like that.
Okay, 12 steps.
This was a college therapist who did end up hitting on me later, and I'll never go back to a male therapist.
Does he know how many months it takes to get from October to February?
You know what? He certainly does. And he also knows that the amount of time he needs to wait to then hit on me is 2 years, because he did tell me hit me up in 2 years post our working together once we graduated. So
how many months is that?
Don't ask me. Ask Dr. Mr. I say his name. 24. I know that because I met a toddler like 2 days ago. Shout out to me, a 24-month-old. Sorry. Jesus Christ. So you took a lot of positive out of
24-month-old,
right?
That's crazy.
How many months old are you? Try to put me on the goddamn
28
spot.
times 12. All right, we're getting too crazy.
This is what I'm saying.
Can we put the answer in the chat?
We'll put the answer in the chat. Wait, also question. In memes, when people are saying chat, am I cooked, etc., are they talking to the group chat or to Chat GPT?
Both.
That's what I thought. Okay. I always assume group chat, and then other people assume only Chat GPT, which I don't use. Anya's nodding yes to group chat. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better about our world. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that. I want to talk about how fucking gay the mom talk girls are. I'm sorry. Taylor and Miranda are in love. They're in love. That's the only explanation for the intensity of their relationship and also the attachment they have for each other. You've watched it, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think.
Miranda's the blonde girl who came back like 2 seasons ago, who was the main one they were swinging with. So they have kissed and probably done everything but, which, like, what does that mean for lesbian sex? But I swear to God, and I will do maybe bonus content is a clip compilation of all the times it is extremely obvious to me they're deeply in love with each other and just can't tell.
Aww.
I'll show you. I will show you. There is like an attachment, an unspoken like soul bond between them. They're just gay, and they just need to be gay, at least for each other.
Okay. I fully support.
She's going on The Bachelorette, but whatever. Probably not gonna work out. No, I do love Taylor, and shout out to Taylor. Okay, you did send me a voice memo though. I know you've been you've been no contact for, and we are gonna count up to 5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
But then you had a little update as of day before yesterday. Some news you heard.
I'll just say one thing and maybe not play the voice memo.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, so I have a lot of amazing, beautiful friends in St. Pete. I love all of my friends.
Because St. Pete's like a very, very gay part of like Tampa Bay, Northern Florida.
Yeah, and like, not that it's a competition or that there should be sides, and I've always told my friends this too, like, I don't mind if you're friends with Ashley. Like, I don't care. I want Ashley to be happy. I want Ashley to have her own life and her own friends. Like, you know, and if you choose not to be friends with her for a certain reason, that's on you. Like,
and it didn't come from you.
I'm not going to control anyone on this planet besides me.
Very respectable.
Thank you. But she did recently just move back, and like, that was on her own prerogative.
Where did she move to? She left St. Pete to go where?
She left St. Pete to go to Colorado.
Okay.
And then last I heard, maybe Nashville, and then most recently St. Pete.
Okay.
And it's like, I hope she's happy there, but like, it doesn't, I don't know. Like, I hope she figures it out. I know that she has like moved back there, and like when she left, she kind of talked about it like it was like the worst place she had ever been. And
how come? What didn't she like about it?
The people mostly, and the fact that, like, I mean, it's on her Instagram, but she was like basically, you know, sayonara, and now she's back.
Got you. She doesn't have like family there? She's not like crashing with?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think her and her girlfriend just got their own little place, and they're living happily ever after.
In Florida. And we love it. No, and we love that.
Yeah.
And we love that.
I mean, I think they can be happy too.
I know you didn't mean I know you didn't mean that. Shady, Marita.
No. I mean, it's not shady. I mean, there are other places to live too, but do what you want to do.
Anya. Okay, Anya.
Okay, maybe we cut that part out
No. Here's the thing. When someone is so
I need to
sweet,
see the final edit before this goes anywhere.
When someone is so sweet and honest and they say something that is just a fact, the fact that they don't mean it shady is what makes it like such a good burn. Do you know what I mean?
It's not a burn.
Right. And I know you're just spitting facts and they're landing.
I'm trying to be a sweet person.
You are a sweet person. I literally don't think you could not be a sweet person.
I want her to be happy.
I know you do. No, I know you do. Trust me, I know you do.
Okay.
I know you do. So you are single. You are looking.
Uh-huh.
You are window shopping for a wife. What? And you do have plans after this that I won't mention. But it could be a date. And that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. What is your sort of like? What's your ultimate goal? You want to get married?
Well, yeah.
You want to get gay and married?
Yeah, I want to be gay and married.
Do you want children?
I do.
Okay, because I remember you mentioning this before.
Mm-hmm.
I might be mentioning this before. I mean, on the show. What is your sort of what is your hopes for like a future relationship? Not even like a type, but just like how would you want a relationship to work for you in the future?
Yeah. Wow. What a concept. Healthy relationship would be nice. Again, that was not a low blow.
But do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Do you see the power in you just being so sweet and earnest and honest that when the facts come out, the world is roasting?
I just want to be in the right relationship for me, and like a loving and happy.
We're all snapping. We're all
good
snapping.
energy type of relationship.
Everyone in the studio just has gone through a breakup recently, and so we're just with you. We're just with you, and that's also why we're laughing a little bit because we're kind of like, damn. Yeah, what is?
Right now, I honestly don't even feel like I have the time to entertain anyone or give all of my energy into somebody because I'm working on music. I have a song coming out right before Pride.
Okay, what's it called?
Naked Mountain Dew.
Naked Mountain.
And it's a freaking bop.
Okay, who are you if you could compare like stylistically or even genre wise, like who are your inspirations? What are you kind of going for? What's like the Marita genre?
So this is like very pop.
Okay.
I would say summer pop, but that's like not a marketing term that is going to be used in the vocabulary.
When I was in a band, we made up a term too. I called it trauma pop. It was sort of trauma pop punk, twee punk. You get it.
Well, I'm not going to say it's the song of the summer because...
But you were going for in the Hall of Fame of songs of the summer.
If people are going to listen to this on the PCH, windows down, and just like
naked.
Get a little turned on while looking at the sunset and like driving down the cliffs of the Palisades, like.
Now that they're back open, and shout out to the Cliffs of the Palisades. What? Is this like the freaking storyboard for your music video?
Oh, the music video? Okay, so it starts with a Corvette.
Oh.
That has nothing to do with anything else that I'm going to mention. But manifestation is real. But anyways, because I started talking about the Corvette in the studio when we were writing this song.
And then you met a bitch with a Corvette. And we all know someone with a Corvette. There's no sort of implications there. Keep going.
We might cut that part out. We'll see.
This will come out in like May, by the way.
Huh?
This will come out in like May.
Perfect timing.
Exactly.
Okay. So anyways, the storyline is I see a hot girl at a gas station pumping gas into her car. And then I pull over, I follow her into the gas station, and then I grab a Mountain Dew and I ask her to come home with me to sip my...
to sip my dew. That's okay. Yeah, I see it. No, I see it. Have you picked out the gas station? You scouted the station on the PCH?
That is phase 1.
I'll go with you. I am inviting myself to be your PA if you would like.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to see the gas stations of the PCH. I don't have a car, Marita. This would be really fun for me.
Okay.
But I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
But I'm here to help.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll come out.
And the visuals, we're thinking like vintage, colorful, because Mountain Dew, you think like green, yellow, red, like soda pop, poppy. So it's chef's kiss. Magic. It's magic.
Okay, no, I love how excited you are for this. Because is this your first album that you're working on? Because you've done music since you were like a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you start doing music as a child? You know what I mean?
Your face.
Were you on like a TV show? How does a child get into the industry?
So I was like 8 years old, right? And 8 years old, I was watching television, Nickelodeon to be exact, and this hot, whoa, this is not this hot girl. I was 8 years old. Let's chill.
When you're 8, you can think another 8-year-old's hot. That's allowed.
It was a cartoon character.
Oh, okay, that's even more allowed.
And she had pink hair, and she was like, "Do you want to be on TV?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I called the number on my screen, and I set up my audition
as an
on
8-year-old.
Sunday.
You set up your own audition?
And I was like, "Mom, what are you doing Sunday?" And then she takes me to this agency, and then I audition, and then I got into iPop, which is where I sang This Is the Life. And that's when I got callbacks to go to New York, and then I worked with Virgin Records.
I just want to be so clear. Do you have your own lyrics tatted on you?
This Is the Life is Hannah Montana.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know if you had another one. This is real. Oh, that's Camp Rock. You have a Hannah Montana
The way
tattoo?
I just got so offended. And the 20th anniversary is coming up.
And she's back in her wigs.
And
Miley's been
I
seen
was
in her
8
wigs.
and it's been 20 years.
Oh,
How many months is that?
girl. The way I didn't think this would be a fucking spelling bee, freaking mathletes. Marita Mathlete. That's what we're going to credit you as. Okay. So you were working with Virgin Records at age 8.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know 8-year-olds could really sing like that. I don't really watch the America's Got Talent, not since COVID, but you knew you had a voice. You saw that and you said, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you sing as it? Were you going to church or anything? How does an 8-year-old know they have a voice?
No church, more like getting up on tables and just breaking out with Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly is that
and putting
girl.
on a show for my family and those in the room that
Whoever
either
else was-
consensually or non-consensually heard
Whoever else was at
Marita
Chili's
show.
that night. A shout out.
And every Halloween I was a pop star.
Okay, hell yeah.
Every Halloween I was a pop
like a different
star.
one, like a different one. Or like I'm Marita.
No, I was Marita.
The way I knew. You didn't say like pop stars. You said I was a pop star. I'm a pop star. Marita, I'm a pop star.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that. I'm actually so obsessed with that. Oh my God. That's so cool. That's so cool. And so this is something, do you feel like getting back into, I just remember the conversation between you and Brittany on the show. We were like, I did music when I was younger. And she's like, I would want you to pursue that.
Oh yeah,
And
that
then
was
it
with
seems
AJ, but yeah.
You're so right. Because you were on the date. You
I
were
was
in
on-
the couple,
yeah.
you were on the date.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So I feel like since then you're like, yeah, I should. Now that I have a
Yeah, I
platform,
should.
I fucking should. And
Yeah.
you have your songs, like the song you performed at the live reunion. I truly thought it was about
Fortune teller?
Ashley because of the lyrics. And you were like, I actually wrote this when I was 13.
Oh, when I was 11, yeah. It manifested what happened on the show, which is crazy. Manifesting is so real.
You should sell
Whether
your...
you like it or not.
Wait, that's the name
So
of
dream
it.
big, baby.
Dream big and don't write songs about not being treated well when you're 11 because it might affect you in your late 20s.
But these are the experiences we have to go through to get to our highest power and purpose in life.
And you're not in 12-step?
No, I feel like I should have my own 12-step.
I think you could run a 12-step. And not that it's about hierarchy. That rocks. No, that rocks so much. Because, yeah, I feel like you probably have wanted to move to LA for music for your whole little life, right? Like that's been the plan.
Yeah.
And it is unpredictable sometimes the things that get us here. And it's probably the platform of the show that made you feel like, why not? Now's the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. How did you find like a producer and stuff? Are you doing this yourself?
No, so I was actually reached out to by an artist development team that worked with like huge gay artists.
Huge huge gay artist. Okay, so you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay,
so now I have
awesome.
like a full team.
A team.
Marketing, producers.
Don't you love having a team? I literally.
It's important to have that support. It's like a bra. You know? I don't wear bras. But I'm also just a girl. Like, I don't have the bandwidth to do everything by myself.
No one does though. No one does though. I've literally been forced by maybe a producer in this room to be comfortable saying, no, they're on my team. Because it's true. Who knew what it's like to have any amount of support or a team at all? It's kind of sick. It's actually kind of sick. Okay, I wanted to talk about I Kissed a Girl.
Yeah. I
loved this show.
Oh,
I hosted,
absolutely.
For everyone else, it's a lesbian Love Island that was based in the UK, which is always more fun. It feels frankly more legit for like a Love Island type of a show. They need to be saying bird. Not that I don't think any women call each other birds. Birds. Have you seen UK Love Island? That means women.
Oh.
Yeah, now that I'm really thinking about it, that must be a very like heterogendered sort of term, because I don't think the Brits on I Kissed a Girl were calling each other birds.
No, I didn't hear that.
I did not hear that. I'm obviously very, very sad that they are not renewed.
Yeah.
For a third season. That was one of my favorite shows, and it was one we had all been saying for so long. We need a gay Love Island. And then they came out with it. They have I Kissed a Boy and I Kissed a Girl. And it's funny because, and maybe we have to cut this. I don't know. I'll check later. But I was late famously because I was having lunch with a casting director. He said that a couple years ago, they proposed Love Island, a bisexual Love Island. And he was like, it's upsetting to me how much everyone was excited about it. Like, I've almost never worked on anything where everyone is like, we've been begged for this for years and it's finally happening. And the execs just didn't get it. They just shot it down. And he goes, but I think in 5 years, he goes, I'm calling now in 5 years, something like this is going to exist. And it was very exciting to hear. He was like, culture is like they need to reset, but then there will be a like surge in interest for queer dating shows.
Yeah.
He thinks in 5 years, we're going to see a boom.
We better,
right?
But like right now too, like what is this hiatus? We just have to watch straight people on our screens and try to relate to it? Like, absolutely not.
I can't tell straight people apart. This is something that I've learned from watching Love is Blind. There's like 4 men that are one man and like 2 to 3 women that are the same women every single time. I can't keep the couple straight. I think they're cheating, but they all just have the same boy haircut. Make the boys kiss. Do you watch like Love is Blind? Have you tried watching the hetero dating programs?
Yeah, and yeah. I think it's a different perspective that you have to have, and us gay people don't want to participate in this perspective.
I agree,
because we can't relate to it.
I've been, I unfortunately am extremely pansexual. I will still date probably anyone. That being said, even when I thought I was only cis and straight, I never understood what I was doing there, and I didn't do it. I was really bad at it. I finally figured out why, but I truly think that there's sort of a fantasy element for watching like straight shows for gay people. Like, this is so funny. They're like, it's not real to us sometimes. We're like, are the straight people okay? But you can't just do that forever. Like, it can be a fun little peek into straight world every once in a while, but it's not fun when it's our only option, truly.
Exactly. And like, to flip it on its head, like shows like I Kissed a Girl, I Kissed a Boy, shows like The Ultimatum, Queer Love, like that gives us the space to share our stories and have people who are, identify with our community. They can actually relate to the things that we go through, especially if we're raw and authentic about like what's going on in our lives. And like when my entire storyline came out of The Ultimatum, like I had multiple people say like, I changed their life in some sort of way. They've realized that what they were in was not meant for them, or that like, the bare minimum shouldn't be, what they are going to settle for, and that kind of thing. So I feel like you can't watch Love is Blind and get the same reaction from like a gay girl, You
can't. No, you can't. And on the reverse end, I'd love to know your opinion on this. Like, do you think many straight people watch a show like Ultimatum Queer Love and it gives them any kind of like, does it build empathy in them? Do you think a queer dating show does anything good for like straight allyship?
Yeah, they love that shit.
They did love that shit.
They love that shit.
Especially girls. Girls love Queer Rivalry and they love Queer Ultimatum.
Yeah, it's like everybody loves like our type of media.
Have you noticed when there's no men involved, almost everyone loves something? Or when there's no misogyny involved, I should say.
Yeah.
People love Heated Rivalry because it's a beautiful romance story where there's no misogyny.
Yeah.
No woman had to be victimized in order for the love story to move forward.
Yeah.
And then obviously that's not that.
It's for everyone because we're not exclusive.
And think about it.
We love everyone and we accept and welcome everyone as long as they're
cool
allies.
Just that cool. That's how I feel about even like straight people at a queer bar. I'm like, sure, maybe you have a queer friend that brought you here. Love is love. Like, I don't care who's in the bar if you're acting chill. Like if the men aren't afraid, basically.
Yeah.
Is typically how I feel.
Just have a good time. Like the gays are fun.
I will say the last man that I dated had a straight friend who was at my birthday party and we're like, oh, we're going to Precinct. It's like the drag club after work. And they have like boy go-go's and stuff, like dick him ass out. And my ex was like, you're not going to want to go, man. Like, you're not going to want to come to the drag club with the go-go's. And he's like, no, I'm cool. I want to go. That's what we're doing. I want to keep the party going. And he walked in and was like, I gotta go. But he tried.
At least he tried.
And then he didn't stay and like act like an asshole to anyone. He went, you know what? I wanted to be this person. I'm not there yet. Everyone have a wonderful night.
This is not for me.
He wasn't ready to see boy booty. And that's okay. His heart was in the right place.
Know your limits. Know your boundaries.
And he found his boundary in that moment. And he still wants to be better. And that's all I can really ask for.
That's really cute.
It was cute, wasn't it?
Yeah,
cute?
That's really cute.
And I do think like film and television are an opportunity for that kind of exposure therapy, if you want to call it that, with maybe less risks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have the pause button.
You have exactly. No, but exactly.
Or rewind if you're into that.
And that's your business. And that's why we need queer media.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, so if you were to pick a girl from I Kiss the Girl, who do you think you would have picked?
Oh my God.
From either of the seasons? You can pick like a top 2 or 3 if you want.
Well, there's only one I Kiss a Girl out. And then the second one is coming.
Oh, it hasn't been released yet?
Yeah.
And see, the way I thought I was behind. Oh.
Okay, I think her name... Georgia. Mm-hmm. And then Eva.
Okay, yeah. What do you like about Georgia and Eva?
I feel like they're more my type than the other girls.
They're like sweeties.
But what's the one's name?
Should we pull them up? Wait, which of your divas here? You know who all my friends hated on, and I was the only one standing up for her, was the super mask with the freaking eye slit. And she was the one who was always like, this is where I learned these terms. You need a black cat and a golden retriever. I learned it from that lesbian.
That one, yeah.
You like her?
Wait, what the fuck? Where are like their faces? Okay, Danny, Charlotte, Megan, Hannah, Eva, Nay. Why are they... Okay.
Oh, shout out Nay. I loved Nay. I just want to go to that house and hang out, if I'm being honest.
Same.
And it's so cute when the that Punjabi girl's dad comes to the house.
I don't even...
And she's just like, it's okay. We will find the pics. We'll tag them, whatever. Okay, so season 2 is still coming out. That's actually exciting.
Yeah.
We should have watch parties.
We should
have a watch party.
Okay. I'm down.
No, that would be good. Okay. To close, what is one thing?
Oh boy.
A type of person, a behavior, a trend that you would go no contact with?
Oh. One thing, a type of person, a behavior,
it can be,
a trend.
It can be, I always use Labubus as the first example. It could be people walking slow. It could be Welcome to the big city, Marita. It could be
People walking slow.
It could be pollen if you have allergies. It could be anything.
Okay.
What's one thing you'd
okay.
go contact with right now if you could?
Let's get juicy. Gluten.
Oh no.
Okay, but that's a stupid one.
I mean, are you gluten intolerant?
I am.
Okay.
I already go
damn.
no contact with gluten.
Okay, and good for you. And we respect. And we need stories of strength like that here on the pod.
I was gonna say something more exciting.
It can be a lit. Oh yeah, we can have more than one.
Okay, gluten. 6'7".
I think 6'7" went out by like Halloween 2025 when parents were dressing as 6 and 7 for Halloween. I think then Gen Alpha was done with it. They went no contact with 6'7".
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, fair.
Yeah, people walking slow suck.
And
People,
yeah.
I feel like traffic in this freaking city is fake. Because I will literally be in traffic. I'm like, okay, fine. Like, we're backed up, whatever. And then I go around and it's this one motherfucker that's still going 2 miles per hour. There's nothing in front of him. I'm like, bitch, drive the damn car.
Is this not in Florida? This is an LA phenomenon?
No, literally, like, traffic is made by stupid people.
I think there
There
some actual
are enough
backing to this.
lanes. There are enough lanes and enough highways for everybody here to get the fuck around. But it's the motherfuckers that are just like,
No, there's data to this of like a bunch of micro braking, then creating a traffic jam for nothing. I think you're actually onto something.
It'll be yellow and then red. And then once I'm past the red, it's because of that freaking person back there. I'm like, who? Do you not have anything to do today?
They're probably texting. They have text to
No,
send.
they're sitting happy with their foot like not even like a millisecond onto the little pedal. It's like, ooh.
Okay, and we won't do math, but we will do research because I do think there's a name for this. There's a name for what you're talking. It's like, there's looky-loos. Looky-loo traffic is when people are like, maybe the accident is off the highway, but people are stopping to still stare. So there's a traffic jam just for people to look.
That's valid.
There's a... You just need a reason. You're finding people stopping so they have a fucking reason. Oh my God. Okay. What is the way people can find you and your music? Say this is coming out early May, so your music is about to come out. Where can they find it?
Yes. Okay. So everything should be all buttoned up marketing wise by then. So yeah, you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok for my social media at Marita Prodger. That's Marita.
And we'll put it in the description.
Prod as in dog, GER. Okay, so there's that, and then you can find my music on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, all of the things, and then maybe I'll have a YouTube channel by then. Maybe I won't.
Look out for Naked Mountain Dew.
Naked Mountain Dew. I mean, I'm going to have a YouTube channel for the music video.
Absolutely.
So my YouTube channel will be at Marita Prodger too. And come sip this Mountain Dew.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. That's fun.
No call, no text, no contact.